Toots! Today it's Topic Tuesday, and welcome back to another episode. This last week we talked about our first topic, music, and this week we are talking about video games. I am here again with my co-host Solar.
Hi.
Hello. Bobbles is not with us again, but hopefully she'll be with us in a jiffy soon. So, but yeah, as I said before, we're doing our topic video games. So, Solar, is there anything you'd like to say before we start?
Yes, I want you to tell me about sounds.
Okay.
I want you to talk about sounds. What's in him that you love, that you're like, oh, yes.
Okay, well, we talked about this before. It was how he looked physically, right?
Yes.
Okay. I guess his, smile and his eyes.
Great.
Yeah, there you go.
Lovely. We love a great answer. Okay. You can keep going now. I don't mind.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're starting off with our first question. What is your favorite video game or video games?
My favorite one is probably Overwatch, because it's the only game I can play that is shooting.
No. And I thought you liked Oxenfree.
I used to. Like, I like Oxenfree. There's nothing wrong with the game. Like, it's amazing. Like, the playthrough of it is really cool, and the game design is very nice as well. But just, I watched a gameplay of Oxenfree, and because of that, it kind of ruined the experience. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess my favorite games. I've already mentioned before how much I love Undertale. But I also love Little Big Planet 2. I like a one childhood game I used to play was The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. That's probably one that I grew up with a lot. And a bit of Uncharted, because my brother used to play it, and then I started playing it, and yeah. So those are probably my favorite games.
Nice. I have another game actually that I really like, God of War. I really love that game. That game has such good game design in it. It's so good. I love it.
Yeah, I've only seen parts of God of War.
It's pretty gruesome. It's like the anime Berserk, which I would not recommend you watch because it's very bloody. But it's kind of like Berserk, but except Berserk is kind of ancient times, and then God of War is about gods, whatever, I don't know. But just the game design of it is just really good.
Will we move on to our next question?
Yes, please.
So the next question is, what type of games do you play? Do you play platformer, action? What kind of games do you like to play?
Anything that my computer can run. Honestly. The game I really want to play nowadays is Euro Truck Simulator 2, which is literally you're in a truck and you're just delivering packages. That's it. And items. But my computer is not strong enough anymore to run that game, so now I can only play very basic games, so Minecraft level, I guess. So no high resolutions or anything.
The kind of games I would play some creative games. Again, I play Little Big Planet. I like playing community games a lot of the time. Games that I can play with people. Because it generally is a lot of fun to play with people. So Little Big Planet is a big one. As well as Minecraft. We played Minecraft together. Who knows, we might play Minecraft on this channel. You can watch us play. But I suppose I wouldn't play so much racing games.
Oh my gosh, racing games are so good. Need for Speed Most Wanted is like the best Need for Speed game ever. Oh my god, they're crashing. When you crash, the like graphics it makes me love it. Okay, sorry.
The only driving game I can think of that I actually liked was Test Drive Unlimited 2. That was such a relaxing time to drive, but I can't find the disc for it, so I can't find it anymore. Okay, shall we go on to the another question?
Yes, please.
Okay. Question number 3. What's something that ruined the experience of a game?
You answer it, because, yeah, let's switch it up. You answer this.
Me? Okay. I suppose one thing that kind of ruins the lack of a game is, well, I tend to say that story kind of ruins a game, but sometimes you only need a simple story and the game is fun. I suppose it becomes almost unplayable and there's nothing fun about it, or like very little effort has been put into it. That's when a game can falter. Sometimes it's so bad that it's good, like it's funny to play, and you get good laughs out of it. But some games are just so bad they're unplayable, and you can't play them. I'm trying to think of a game that is unplayable or almost unplayable. If a game is focused on story though, and the story sucks, then yeah, the story is bad. What about you?
With me, it's probably, again, like just on YouTube, if I just watch the playthrough of a game, that just kind of like, because the thing is that, like, I don't have money to buy it. I always find the cheap way out when getting video games. So, like, for example, I use Epic Games to sometimes get some games, but I don't actually pay money if there's a discount on it. So when a game is free, I just get the game, even if I don't download it, or even if my game can't run it. But I'm gonna think to myself, hey, maybe sometime in the future I will play that game with a better computer or a better laptop. I'll just like buy it but not download it. So that's where I actually got Oxenfree. But because I watched a playthrough of a YouTuber playing Oxenfree before, and I got it, literally I started playing it and I got nostalgia because I'm like, oh my god, this is such a cool game. But then as like the game went on, I got uninterested because I knew what the story was.
That's kind of interesting because I'm not so much like that. If I watch a whole playthrough of the game and then I actually get the game, like I watched a playthrough of Undertale and then years later I finally got Undertale. But I eventually finished the game. I preferred it in a way that I was able to watch it and then also play it for myself. I don't know. I don't get too turned off too much when I see a playthrough and then I play the game, but sometimes I get turned off if I do have the game and then I'm trying to watch a playthrough of it, but it's like I know I have the game, so I should probably just play it rather than watch this playthrough, and then I get really confused and I'm like, I don't want to watch this anymore. That's probably the time when I kind of get ruined from the experience. Okay, so will we go on to the next question?
Sure thing, buckaroo.
What is the weirdest game you've ever played?
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know.
I can think of one that I've played.
What is it?
Goat Simulator. That's probably...
Oh my god, you got to play Goat Simulator?
Yeah, I have it on my PlayStation 3. It's a strange game.
I love it. The physics are amazing.
Yeah, really it's funny, but it's a strange, weird game.
don't think that. Oh well, I don't think I've ever played any weird games. I mean, does it count of playing weird games when I was like 7 or 8 on like online websites?
Anytime you've just played weird games.
Okay, then I don't know if it's weird or not, but I constantly was playing these games of like making food. Like, I would play these games of like, oh, I'm making boba, or oh, I'm making hamburgers, and then like, just pizza as well. I'm like, why am I playing this? Like, I still don't know to this day why I'm playing. Why I did play those games.
I'll tell you another type of games that they're not, to me when I was younger they weren't weird, but now I look back and they were kind of a bit strange. I used to have a bunch of games for a Nintendo DS that were for like the Game Boy section of it, and the main ones I played were Barbie games. And there was this. I recently went back on a playthrough because I can't find the games anymore and they're probably broken. But I went back to watch this game that I used to love playing, which is like Dancing with the 12 Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. And I reached the credits and I read them out. Some of them are just ridiculous. They're just they sound like butt jokes. Some of them.
Wow.
It's like these can't be real names, please. They can't be. So yeah. That's some of the weirdest games I've played anyway that I can think of. Do you want to go into the next question?
Sure, but hey, let's switch it up a bit, you know?
What?
I know, shocking. Okay, so question, whatever, I don't remember. What's your least or worst game? Oh my god, I can't speak. What's your least favorite game or the worst game you have ever played?
The worst game I've ever played. I can't think of one actually. Games I can't play.
That wins an Oscar. That's amazing.
I think, okay, I'm probably gonna get a little bit of hate on this. Death Stranding is not as good as everybody says it is. I said it. I don't think it's incredible.
Okay, you're not wrong, but at the same time, the scenery. The scenery is immense.
It's too realistic for me. I'm more of a cartoon person, I guess. And so, like, the scenery just looks like the same thing I see when you go outside or just look up Google Images.
Okay, no. First off, no. Because the scenery in Death Stranding, I believe, is from, like, Iceland or Greenland. One of the two, don't know. Don't quote me on that. But, how dare you say that it's literally like Google Images? No?
Like, okay, the scenery is fine. That's not completely what I have a big problem with. It's more so it's so big and like the map is huge. It's all of America. It's a huge map that you just basically have to walk along these lands for a long period of time. And there's nothing that's extremely interactive or anything. It's just a bunch of walking to me. There's no little like fun tools that you can use. It's not like a fun platformer or something. It's just keep walking and bring a bunch of luggage and try to watch out for some scary black demons that are from the ground.
Well, I disagree with you on that one. I think it's a very good game. I mean, I will say it is kind of like
I'm
You
sure.
would think like Death Stranding, like ooh, like there would be like a lot of like adventure, but it's just like kind of like a nice, calm like playthrough, I guess. Like there's not much action, but at the same time, for people who don't want a lot of action, it's good.
Yeah, like
So
I'm not saying it's the worst game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm sure it's a great game for a lot of people. It's just it's not my cup of tea. So.
yeah.
What about you? Do you have a least favorite game?
I don't have a game that I play. I mean, there's this one game that I see on Steam, and it's like flies, or like fly, I don't know, but it's literally about this fly that's like flying, I think. I don't know. I haven't played it, but just, it only lasts for like 5 or so minutes, and I'm like, why would someone create a game like that?
Well, there's a
Like, I just don't understand.
There's the most recent game that Jack has played. He wants to start like a whole series called like the worst games he's ever played, and he played this
Oh my
one
god, that
with
will be
Mayo.
like the oh my god, just imagine Jack playing that game, and it will be the shortest video he'll ever upload.
Well, I mean, he did play a game about Mayo.
But you see, that was like 10 minutes long.
Well,
And this
yeah,
one
he
would
didn't
be
have
like
to make
5.
it 10 minutes long, but he just managed to.
Okay.
He could have been like 1. Okay, done.
Okay. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
Sure.
Alright, so next question is, what game has impacted your life?
Well, I'll let you answer, since I've been answering some questions for a while now, so you go ahead.
You only answered like one of my questions, but okay.
I've answered the questions overall.
I don't think any games have like impacted my life. Like, how would, okay, in what terms are we talking as in impact my life? As in change the way I look at things, or?
Well, I suppose personally a way that gaming had changed my life was that I was able to interact with people more when I went online. So I was able to talk to more friends, and I made more friends that way. And that impacted me as a person because I socialized more on gaming for a while, and it gave me an outlook on some things.
Okay. Well, I guess with me it's not that, but with me it's probably, I don't know, maybe like Simulacrum. You know that mobile game?
Oh yeah, I just finished watching the whole playthrough.
Oh great. I hate the game, by the way. It's so scary.
I kinda like it, but at the same time, as I went to bed, my mom just wanted to I guess she came in and she wanted to comfort me, because you're my daughter, I guess, because you're still my baby in my mind, I guess, and I don't know. And she wanted to put her hand on my head, and I just went, ah!
Great. We just love that.
Oh, it's just you, Mom.
With me, it's like I love the game Simulacra, don't get me wrong, it's a really cool game, but just that game, it's so scary. It really is, it's so scary, and also, it's even scarier. It's just imagine, right? If this were to be real life, you're just walking down a street, I don't know from where, but you're just walking down a street, and then you just see this random phone. For some stupid reason, you decide to pick it up and start searching inside of this random person's phone. And then you see all these glitching happening inside of it. Are you seriously gonna keep going deeper and deeper into the phone? Nah, you're gonna chuck that phone away and run for your life. Lock the doors, put wood slabs up on the windows, curtains shut, and then you just crying in your bed, just falling asleep, honestly. Like, you wouldn't go inside of someone's phone. You would go to the police department and give it to them.
But the phone's already seen you. I'm kidding.
Well, because of the whole entire virus going around, they wouldn't exactly see you though, because you were wearing a mask. So technically, depending on what weather you're in, they wouldn't see you. And also, if it's at nighttime, they wouldn't see you.
Well,
you know,
they could see your info. Like, that's someone else's phone. I don't know, man.
But okay. Let's move on to the next question. Okay?
No. Okay, let's go.
Oh, my feelings are hurt. Okay. Anyways, question whatever number. What is your not even what? Who is your favorite video game character?
I think we already know by now which one's mine.
I mean, yeah, but like, still, who's your favorite? Do you have any other characters that you really like from like other games?
Besides Sans.
Mm-hmm.
Papyrus. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me think. My favorite characters from different games. I was just I was watching again Jacksepticeye play this, because he does this thing nowadays where it's like 3 scary games, and I've been watching them a lot recently. And one of them he played was Alyssa, and even though it was a demo, there was one character in that game called Paul. It's already my favorite character, even for just a few minutes, because I don't know, he's just a cute little puppet. Like, my name is Paul.
Oh, okay.
Another one would probably be, because there's actually another game that I used to love playing, and that was Beyond Two Evils. No, sorry, Beyond Good and Evil. And one of the characters in it, I'm trying to think of his name. He was a pig character, and he was goofy. He was a funny sort of goofy character, but he was also like serious at times. I think his name was PJ or RJ or something. I can't remember. But I remember that character, and he was a fun character to be around for most of the adventure. So, what about you? What's your favorite character in any game?
Probably. Okay. I do have characters that I like from each game that I have watched, mainly because I don't have money. Oh, I'm broke. Who can relate? But anyways, probably Detroit Become Human Connor.
Oh yeah! Forgot about Detroit Become Human. Hank is my favorite there.
Oh my god, the dog. The dog. Sumo, and you know what? Screw Connor. Sumo is the best. Sumo is the best character in that game. He's so cute. He's so cute.
I remember you made a little image of Connor and Hank, but it looked so derpy, and I called it Connor and Honk. The Adventures of Connor and Honk.
I still have them.
Oh man, maybe if you want to show them in the video, then
sure. Whoa, here it is. Whoa.
Oh my god!
It's too powerful. It's too strong. Okay. We have one more question. This is the question that will literally break your soul because it's such an important question.
What is it, mother?
Stop. Okay. Favorite mobile game?
I would drop my heart.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Insane.
I'll let you answer this one first.
You should have. I have so many. Okay. My number one, my bae, my amazing, my best video game I like to play on my phone is probably Vose. It's a music game, and I love it. It's too good. I have a lot of games that I like to play, but Vose is probably like my all-time favorite music game ever. It's so good.
It's so good.
Lovely.
What about you played Superstar BTS and there was another one, I believe?
I don't know. there's two BTS games. There's Superstar BTS, which is another game that goes. Okay, I need to rethink my choices. No. Vose goes first because Vose is like the first game I've ever played. Superstar BTS goes second, but it's still very good. And then there's this like, I don't know. It's like, you know those ads on YouTube of like, I don't even know, like these games where there would be like a girl and she would be like talking to like a guy and be like, hey, so I don't know what I should do, and then they would give you like a list of options and then be like, should I A, kiss the guy, or B, just ignore him and slap him in the face?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was kind of like that kind of game, BTS. I don't even know what it's called. I don't remember. But it's a really good game.
I would assume it's a bit less dramatic.
It's not as dramatic.
Yeah.
But it is like very like fangirl based. Like literally in that game you get clothes and you can dress, like you can put each BTS member in different outfits, and you can even change their hair according to each generation they were in. So like each year, for each like I don't know, like the first time they released like an album in like 2013, they had this like very like edgy like hairstyle, and then now it's more like fluffy, more calm, more like, well, now long.
Yeah, first they start out and they're like, okay, first time they start out, they're like, okay, guys, we need to go over Hot Topic. So.
Oh my god. But like, they're just really good. Like, both BTS games. Oh my god, and there's BT21. That's also a BTS game. I like that game, but I get stuck at like level 42 and I can't get on. So.
I thought BT21 was like just the name of the animal group thing, RJ and stuff.
I don't know. Like BT21 is part of BTS, but BT21 is like the characters for each BTS member. So like, you know, RJ is like
Jin.
The character for Jin. Korea is the character for RM. Wait, yeah, Chimmy is the character of Jimin. And then Cookie is for Jungkook, Shuki is for Suga, and then Tata is for V, and then there's Mang, which is for J-Hope. And then there's Van. I don't know who Van is for. I still don't know to this day, which is very sad as a
I think you told me
like
before,
army member, but
I think you told me before that Van is supposed to be like the entirety of BTS, I guess.
Oh my god, I just came to a conclusion. What if Van is like PD, like the guy who like is in charge of BTS? I just came to that conclusion now. Oh my god.
Illuminati confirmed.
Oh my god.
I guess I don't really play mobile games so much, but I guess a game that I've kind of, I like chasing games in a way, like Subway Surfers or like Temple Run, but I'm not really able to keep them because I never play them enough. Even though I do enjoy them, it's like sometimes it's super addictive, and sometimes I don't even bother. So I just kind of go to the app. The 2 apps that I've kept so far are Dream Piano, which is kind of like a piano tiles game in a way.
Yeah.
But some people get to submit their sort of, not their own pieces, but they get to arrange pieces themselves that are from real life. So like BTS, for example, there's some piano pieces on Dream Piano, and also Gacha. And I say Gacha instead of Gacha, but I only really keep it just to make characters. I've never actually made an animation or story out of it. I just like making characters out of it.
That's good. What kind of characters have you made?
Mainly Undertale.
Aww.
Okay, well, I say Undertale more so, well, it's gonna be confusing when I say this, Undertold, which is sort of my own ego of the whole thing. So there's Sans and Papyrus, and then there's 2 other different characters, and then there's Frisk, and there's Kara, and there's some characters I made from a book I'm trying to write, which is called Shadows.
Hey, wait, hold on. Are you posting like those comics anywhere?
Which comics?
Like the Shadows or the Undertold comic, or any comic?
Well, I go onto DeviantArt, and I was originally going to have a different type of Undertold, but then I decided to discontinue it. Mainly because I didn't have enough time for the comic, but also I didn't like where the story was originally going to go, so I decided against it, and I wanted to make something new out of it. So I'm not really making Undertold anymore, but someday I'll make Undertold again, but in a different light, not the way I was originally going to plan.
Okay.
As for Shadows, I still can't tell if I should make that into a comic or for an animation. I much prefer it to be a game, especially since we're on the topic of video games. I'd like it to actually become a video game, but I don't really know. I don't do game design, and I don't think I'd be very good at it. But I don't know. I'd like to try, but I don't know. But I have some books, like I have sketchbooks and lined books where I've written and drawn stuff down and what I plan for Shadows and the whole thing, the whole idea of the story and the characters and everything. But at the moment, the only comics I'm trying to make are on DeviantArt, I'm making comics called The Ship of 2020, which is an art challenge I'm trying to do, which is you take a ship of sorts, and every month you get a prompt, and then you have to draw a comic with that prompt. And that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. But work from school and stuff has been kind of pulling me back, so I don't do it as much as I want to. But summer is coming soon, so I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that pretty soon. So I'm still hanging in there, and I'm still excited. So, but I don't know much about what I would do with Shadows in general. Whether I would make it into an animation or a comic or something, I don't know. But all I know is that I'd be very excited to get it out there. So, yeah.
Plug your DeviantArt.
Sorry?
Plug your DeviantArt.
Plug my DeviantArt? What do you mean?
Yes. Oh my god, you don't know what that means? It basically means, whenever you are doing a recording, you, say your DeviantArt. So, say your, username.
Oh, so like if they want to follow me on DeviantArt.
Yes.
Well, okay. Since we're getting near the end of this video, I suppose I will say that, mention my DeviantArt profile. My DeviantArt profile is Victorian111, and if you can type that into a search bar into DeviantArt or just DeviantArt Victorian11, or you can just check the description below, as though there's links to my DeviantArt, as well as links to our Discord server and the subreddit. So if you want to join those, go right ahead, and we'll be excited to see y'all. So yeah, we're nearing the end of this video, and so that was today's topic, video games. Next week, our topic is going to be movies. So hopefully you can join in for next Tuesday for our topic, movies. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye.
Now, usually I'd like to say something at the end, but I got no clue.